Again, if I can ask you a question coming in that I'm sure many of the companies on this webinar will have is, how did you, from the very top of the organization, engage your executive team? How did you make sure people thought this was, I mean, obviously the CEO, you can tell people it's important, but there must be more to it than that. And do you have advice for other CEOs about how to bring the team along and how to operationalize this commitment?
Well, you said you're obviously the CEO. As the CEO, you can force maybe people to do things. You cannot force people to believe things. And I think in order to get this done in the company, we not need to do only things, we need people to believe in things and therefore do things. And it starts with the belief whether climate change is real. And we had a lot of external speakers coming into our company telling about this, telling about the scientific data and the scientific facts, but also telling about the effects. We work together with the UN, the World Food Programme, etc. Myself, but I think over time, more than 100 people in our company, from high level, from low level, have visited Bangladesh, have visited Somalia, the Horn of Africa, etc., and came back with stories that in certain parts of the world, climate change is not a future problem. Climate change is a problem which they are already today. People that cannot grow their own food, etc. So the first issue is climate change real? And I think deeply in our company, people believe climate change is real. Then the second question comes up, whose problem is that? And we have had that sometimes, and with some investors. Many investors support this, by the way. But some investors ask the question, is that not a topic to be solved by governments? And I ask the people, do you really think it is a problem? By the way, do you have children? And do you care about the next generation? Yeah, but let's the government solve it. Do you think governments are able to solve this by themselves alone? And many people come to the conclusion, most likely not. We need the help of the private sector. So here we are. And if you believe that climate change is real, and many people in our company now believe that, and if you believe that this is a responsibility for a broader group than only governments or NGOs, then automatically you start to be involved. And then we have had many meetings internally, many discussions, many debates, many opening and closings of meetings discussing this. And the fun, not the fun, the ironical part is that nowadays, with some people in our company, I'm invited also for conferences and actions which have to do with the mitigation, not the mitigation, the adaptation on climate change. Because now there's so many flooding in Europe, so many issues. And the more we talk about adaptation on climate change, we more realize what we're doing, and we should mitigate that climate change even more over. And I think more and more people in our company believe that that needs to be done. And once again, I can maybe sometimes force people what to do, but I'd rather have the people in the company believe in it.